everybody, it's your boy Mo Money Incorporated, and tonight we are not doing a shout out video. We actually have some pennies to search through. As you can tell, I've opened up the box, and well, I didn't have to open up the box, I created the box. It's a combination of bankroll pennies and customer wrapped pennies. And I'm just curious, leave in your comments below what you prefer to search. Do you prefer bank-rolled pennies or customer rolled pennies? When it comes to pennies, Mo Money Incorporated prefers customer rolled pennies, and I'll tell you why. Because although sometimes you do find interesting things like play money and buttons and hair, ew, that's disgusting. You also find dimes. I once had a roll that had 17 dimes in it, so that was pretty cool. With the newer rolls from the bank, the Federal Reserve, a lot of times you're just getting a lot of shield pennies. But enough talking, let's get started. What I'm gonna do is we're looking for wheat pennies, anything from 1959 and earlier. And I'm gonna open up the first roll live, and hopefully we have some first roll magic. And if we don't, I'll turn off my phone for a little bit and I'll bring you when we do have a find. Okay, so let's see what we have going on. Line these up a little better. I'm just gonna flip them all over. You're looking for some wheat pennies. I will go through these later and look for 98, 99, and 2000 wide AMs. I will also put these pennies through my copper machine and take out all the copper from the zinc. So let's just do a quick search on roll number one. So far, I'm not seeing any wheats. Let's see, a couple more. Here in New Jersey, we're averaging about maybe 15 to 20 wheats per box. Our last box was a little slow. We only had 9. Nothing in the first roll. So I will bring you back when we do have our first find. Well, YouTubers, remember when I said in the beginning of the video, I asked you if you like customer wrapped pennies versus bank wrapped pennies? And I said that I actually liked customer wrapped pennies more. Can I change my answer? I've gone through 16 rolls of customer wrapped pennies and I have nothing to show you until roll 17. Roll 17 has finally brought us our first find of the day. And as you can see, it's a 1949. Let me turn that around for you a minute. There we go. 1949. She's dirty, she's dusty, but she is a wheat, and we'll take it. And roll 19 has brought us our next victim. Let me see if we can get him in here for you. I keep turning it the wrong way. Here we go. Let's see. 1934. So if we're only going to find a couple, we might as well find some early ones. Let's see when we have our next find. Well, things are starting to finally heat up. Roll 20 has given us our very next find. It is a 1944. Oh, I keep doing that. I don't know why. I'm getting used to this new camera here. A 1944D. So nothing special with the date, but we have 3 wheat pennies now after 20 rolls. So hopefully we keep finding them. I'll be back. Okay, YouTubers, things are starting to heat up. We have our 4th wheat penny. Let me see if I can get him to you. 1947. He's a little on the dirty side, but that's all right. Number 4 is in the books. We'll be back with our next find. Well, YouTubers, we're back and we have found yet another wheat. This is our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th wheat. Let me give you a close-up of this guy. From 1947. So 5 wheats at about the halfway mark. So hopefully the bankrolled, I still have those. Still have all the bankrolled pennies to go through and 4 customer rolls. So hopefully things heat up in the second half. All right, things are starting to heat up as I keep saying. We have our next find. Again, not a great date, 1956, but we'll take it. I'll be back with my next find. Roll 29 has brought us a coin explosion of a little bit, but on top, it popped right out of the roll. It's a 1951D. It is crusty. It looks like it's been underground or something, but we'll add it to our wheat collection nevertheless. I'll be back with our next find. Hey, roll 37 has brought us twins. Holy cow. I wasn't expecting twins tonight. Let me show you the first guy. Let me get it in there. A 1942. Look at that face, man. That face is roughed up. And his partner in crime, all the way in the back of the roll. A 1952. Looking a little better. Let's see if we can get some in the 30s, 20s, and teens now. Well, YouTubers, we have twins again, but I don't think these twins are from the same mother. I'll show you what I mean. Here we have a 1956D. Yuck. Talk about your ugly duckling. I don't know where that penny's been. And then his younger brother, 1957. Oh, look at you, all shiny and everything. Let me give you a little peek on the flip side. Let me spin that around. Look at that beauty. I don't get too many wheat pennies out of rolls looking like that. So I'm telling you, it may be from 1957, but this may be the find of the box. I have 6 rolls left. Let's see if we have any more finds. Number 12 comes out of roll 45. Let me show you a close-up. 1957. Hey, wait a second. Didn't we just have a 1957? We did. But let's see if I can get them both in camera. They're looking a little different, aren't they? I wonder what happened to this guy over here. 1957, 2 of them. Pretty sweet. Well, folks, I can't believe it, but we have another find. Another wheat penny. This time, a 1955D. If you've been watching this whole video, you saw how things were really slow in the beginning. And that's the cool thing about coin roll hunting. You could have a box that's ice cold and then it heats up. Or you could have a box that's, really hot in the beginning and then all of a sudden you can't find anything. That's what keeps us coming back for more. So let's clean these pennies off. I have 4 rolls left and let's see if we have any more finds. Well, YouTubers, our box is now empty, but not before roll 50 gave us 1 more wheat penny. This time, we finish off the box with a wheat penny from 1947, giving us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 wheat pennies for the hunt. I will be back to give you the full wrap-up and show you what we found in this box. All right, YouTubers, it's time for today's wrap-up. As you saw, if you watched the whole video, it started off slow. Those customer wrapped pennies did not want to give us any wheats. We didn't have our first wheat find until roll 17, I think it was. But they came back with vengeance. We had twins in a couple rolls. And, you know, nothing really special, a lot from the 40s and the 50s, as you would expect. But we did have this one here. Let me just refresh myself here. A 1944D using our Rob's Fine Treasure penny mat. We see that the 1944D could be a D over S. So I'm going to have to put that on my microscope and see if that's the case. We also had a 1934, which anytime you can find a penny from the 30s, it's a great find. And maybe the nicest penny I've found in a while as far as wheat pennies go, a 1957. I think Pa's Spare Time would call that a blazer. So I want to thank you for tuning into today's penny hunt. I hope you hit the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, I hope you consider subscribing as well. I'm always looking to trade with different people on YouTube. I have a bunch of pennies that I'm going to make a list of the ones that I need, and I would be more than happy to trade. Or if you want to donate any to my channel, I'll have that information in my description. So anyway, this is Mo Money thanking you for tuning into tonight's video. And as I always say, if you're just sitting around the house not doing anything, you need to get off your butt and make yourself some Mo Money. I'll see you at my next video. Take care of each other.